So the Star have been reporting that we are back in for MYLES PEART-HARRIS, the player that we were linked with in January. So what do you think about this one going back in? We've obviously talked about him before, Jake. Do you think
he did very well in a Pompey side that got promoted? And I can understand why Brentford didn't want to send him back out to a relegation situation, because he had that with Forest Green. You want him to enjoy that high period. It's like what we did with Dawson when we sent him to Exeter. We want him to enjoy having that aspect of being in a promotion winning team, not a relegation. And I think it would be really smart if we actually open up conversations again and loan him, because let's be honest, our midfield is now very, very depleted. It needs players in it. He's only 21. He did really well while he was at Pompey. I think he scored 2 goals and got a couple of assists.
He only had 12 appearances there, though. So it wasn't like he played loads, but 12 appearances. Should mention, for those who don't know, he is an attacking midfielder. Okay, yeah. So he plays, and he plays for Brentford. He's had a couple of loan spells, Forest Green and Portsmouth, but he made 40 appearances for Forest Green Rovers, scoring 5 goals, and then last season he went to Portsmouth, 12 appearances, 2 goals. I think he went in the latter half of the season to Portsmouth, though. Yeah,
I think he was like that player just to get him over the line, just to have a body in. But here's the thing. We have to utilise the players, even if it's a loan. You like most of your players.
I don't think it will be now, mate.
Do you know? Do you think it might be a signing? A full?
Well, if you look at his career, we could be the last loan, maybe, before Brentford kick on and start to utilise him a little bit more. But it's a position we need to fill.
Yeah.
He's 21 years old. Brentford are always looking for turning over revenue and things like that. You know, that's their kind of whole
Moneyball thing.
Yeah. So if we offered a couple of mil, which I don't really know if he's worth, to be honest, is the experience, but I guess you could say that with potential, maybe they'd go for it. But I think it's definitely going to help having a player that's just won a title on the back of things. He's previously had interest at England under-16s, but he's not really got a look in there since. But I think him getting loans and stuff is going to bring him more into the
from the Chelsea academy good as well.
Yes, yeah, especially you see a lot of around this age, the players from the Chelsea academy seem to be players that would fit what we're doing now. They had a certain style, they had a certain flair to them around that time when they were coming up at that age. That does sound like waffle, but there was logic to that.
Transfer market is worth about 700 euros.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not even a couple of million then. Just like, I don't know if the reason I don't know if Brentford would take like 500k for him. So, but if they would,
here's the other thing as well. If he did come in, he's been in Jamaica's under 23s in the past. I wonder if there's a link up if Bernard stays there as well.
Has he been in Jamaica's under 23s?
Former Jamaica under 23.
Yeah, that's the same player.
He didn't play though. He never played.
Right. Okay. That'll be why. That's why it's not listed on his caps, basically.
I do have that.
Only 21. I do have that down there. Yeah. Interesting. But he's not played there. Yeah. So there's that potential there. He's switched allegiance then, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think would we play him in that Pervader role though? Or is he more, is he that central sort of, you've seen a bit more of him than I have, is he more of that central player?
He's more that central player, but he can drift out.
Okay.
I think...
So you think,
Pompey
maybe, obviously, I think, for what it's worth, by the way, there's a lot of talk about Windass this week. I think Windass will still sign, but even if he doesn't, you're looking at, do you think we'll play him as a number 10?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So it's like, if we go for him and Pervader.
In attacking mid and central mid.
Right. Okay. So he hasn't drifted wide. Okay.
No.
So he is. So we are. The reason I question that is because obviously if we're looking at Pervader, is he the second player in that position we're looking for? We're looking for number 10s now, and he's the second position.
So he played 50 times as an attacking mid, 11 times as a central mid, 8 times a central forward, 3 times as a 3 times both for right and left wing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So he's coming in as a number 10 then.
Is that attacking forward? Put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. He maybe Ruller want him to play a little bit deeper. Maybe I don't know. And allow because it's a case of where do you put Bannon, because Bannon was obviously playing a bit more advanced this season as well, wasn't he? So
yeah,
lots of things to figure out with him if he does time for Wednesday.